eyes on Sam and the way that they're going to utilize this Astra. Those stars often really indicative of how teams want to attack on this map, and you can see 2 stars out and a full presence from Team Liquid to respond.
Quick turn for the flash, and an instant dash out of save, but still managing to find one as the distraction swing comes in from Redgar. 2 members left standing now on the side of NRG. Spike gonna be grabbed up by Sam. Finesse also arrives, but made a bit of a splash there. Safe having built up yet another dash, uses it, but then runs out of bullets as he swung out wide. Still though, put Sam and Finesse down to 75. Just swap out, grab another ghost, and start drifting their way over towards this A site through the sewer where Nats is ready and waiting. No.
He's pushing past.
Okay.
But that's okay, they're not going there.
They start drifting back into mid.
FNS loves these double pumps.
This could end up being good for them. Redgar, the lone player right now on this B site, and he's down to 44 health. You get him cleanly, you should be able to potentially isolate the other 2 players as some, 1v1s or a 2-on-1.
30
Push
seconds
in,
left.
Finesse avoiding showing his head until right then. Redgar gets him. Now, turns his back, expecting the pressure coming in from Garage. Sam does manage to find it, now in a position where he just might be able to clutch this one up, but needs to be clean with it. Well, they didn't have the split approach before this time. TL, they're the ones who are splitting. He'll be up in heaven. Nats getting ready to swing the corner from Garage. The flash going his way. He's turned away from it, but then Nats takes the timing, gets the kill, and Liquid will get themselves another pistol win.
Yeah, I love this from Team Liquid. Pretty decent amount of damage, but it isn't catastrophic from the gravity well. And then the swing out there, expecting the pressure from NRG at the beginning of the round, but then they'll need to react to get that first kill. Even though Sam recovers, it's still just such a difficult setup with Nats lurking so early in that round, pushing so much space so fast. Just gives Team Liquid all the ability to read the map, to rotate to where they need to go.
Smoke out in the mid, NRG looking like they want to try to play off of this one. As Crashies gets ready for a potential pop flash through. Does send it. Yapi is sent sprinting back. Sucked away over towards stairs. Clear out of the trap wire. Meanwhile, Nats taking a hell of a lot of damage. Re-swings, stabilizes for one, but cannot get the other. Flash out, the frenzy spray goes. Yapi falls. Safe enough to hit to this Nebula to push out, but he's not ready for Crashies to be right up in front of him. Redgar now not ready for Finesse. Soulcast arrives. It's a bloodbath, but one that NRG can absolutely win. Weapon not recovered, Victor. Wrapping around towards stairs, that will get him a rifle in hand. Grabbing up that Vandal. Now the question is, does he find the timing? Because Soulcast is out in the open. Working his way forward, he finds it, and NRG.
He really didn't trade off of them. Nats re-peeking here with that gun advantage, just so much confidence. But he isn't really able to convert, already taking a lot of damage, and then Safe not expecting that close angle. Coming out.
Now it's going to be mostly Sheriffs and a Ghost here for the side of Liquid, as they look to replicate that success and get a thrifty of their own. Yapi just sitting within the Nebula for now, taking a couple blind shots through. Here's at least 2 weapons, so knows there's going to be some hefty presence here in mid. Safe was on the rope previously. Does he think about going for it again? If they can flash him in, it could be quite opportunistic for them. There it is, Victor, though, looking to hold the line. They will find Artis at the end of it all. A little bit of damage onto Victor, but still does come away with another elimination for himself as the nade pushes them back.
Got the heal, though. Can recover this rifle for Team Liquid, so honestly, this isn't too bad. Still keeping themselves in this. Gonna leave Finesse on a lurk in sewers here as the rest of NRG moves over to the site to set up for the plant. Pushing spaces, Sam towards spawn. Right on his heels is Victor. Sam, big one coming, and Soulcast gets the better of him.
He can't stabilize the Bulldog game fast enough to be able to find the elimination. Soulcast gets the headshot, but Victor now finds himself with a 3rd elimination. Safe spotted, the Seekers cleared out. 2v3, now 1. There's Nats. Swings around to the back alley, but the ping is coming down. Seems like NRG have a very good sense of where he's going to be positioned. As Victor and Crashies both watch the angle.
Surely, there's just not enough time at this point. Just maybe looking for an exit frag. Not going to happen.
some damage out of Team Liquid, see if they can bring us to a tied-up scoreline, as they have been doing pretty much throughout this entire series so far.
Yeah, some decent ideas here from Team Liquid. You know, catching Artis out with that utility, like you said, setting up quick to really bail out his teammates. A flash here towards the top of ramp. Trailblazer as well. But this is just kind of all information gathering for NRG. No real lean in towards any executes. They're fanned out all over the place. Just gonna spam down the wall into mid. A star towards Mail, potentially here for NRG to use to take some space. A lot of it being given up by the side of Team Liquid. It's just Soulcast on that Sage, watching from one side. Nats is trapped on the other. And they're playing really towards anti-execute here onto these sites to just really prevent NRG from really gaining any steam.
Well, Safe is starting to go on a bit of a walkabout. Sam tucked into the corner there on the astral form. Safe just continues to press up. Redguard having to send a smoke real quick. Safe continuing the swing, finds one. That's going to be a spike noted as well. Sam not making any noise as he cuts his way across. Slow out, and Crashy's head spotted. Soulcast doesn't whip the shot. Finds the kill. Now they have to try to get Sam back in with them. And as the trap wire gets cleared, becomes a bit more evident that it's going to be A, and Yumpy just shuts down that double blast pack entry. Cam set up, finesse noted, tagged. Has to pull back, has to remove it. But time is dwindling. Yumpy pushing forward, puts some damage down onto him, but now they know, yeah, that they just cannot possibly get themselves onto site. They just have to go ahead and call off the attack. The time will dwindle down. Liquid will get themselves tied up at 2-2 once.
Inside of ropes, they're able to really confirm where the movements are going to be this fast. Hit, though, shut right down by Yumpy.
It's double stacked, and Yumpy finds the kill. Another play noted. I mean, Artis just sitting here existing with this dart in his chest. Dahl goes across. He would love an opportunity to finally remove this, but they need to gain some form of control. He finally will be able to go ahead and rip it out. Now they're fairly stuck.
Everyone is here from Liquid.
I mean, they just have to kind of pour their way through this one, but they're just going to get shut down. Clean here from the side of TL, establishing such a firm hold over A. And Sam, once again, this time in his own spawn rather than in the vents, just has to sit back and hold on to this weapon.
There's not much he can do. Hold on to that Cosmic Divide for next time, as he is just going to plant his feet, and just a great reaction here from Team Liquid. I mean, Yumpy just, with a Bulldog even, able to kind of anticipate, or at least react, I should say. That's probably a better way to turn it. Turns that flash, and Safe is there with him. And again, all hands on deck for Team Liquid to just crunch on top of NRG. And like you were talking about, not able to remove that dart.
We're still in the same round, by the way.
Oh, are you sure? I mean,
just letting you know, roll the replay now. Why not?
Yeah.
So much time to burn because it was just over in the blink of an eye.
10 seconds left.
NRG trying to up that pace, but it's brought down to a screeching halt. And hey, there you go. Round's over. Pack operator gonna try to find a pick over here at A. You can see Yumpy just playing back. Whether or not he anticipates the op, it's hard to say, but definitely anticipating some form of presence. So doesn't even want to peek the ramp.
Well, and Liquid here, you know, NRG's expecting either Liquid's going to try to get ahead of the showstopper or play behind it. And now you're kind of getting the sense, you would think, that they're playing behind it. But if you actually look at where Safe is positioned, Redgar's kind of baiting for him over onto B. We'll see if that comes into play, as it looks like now they're going to drift in more towards these stars that they have at mid. Spike's still in Ramen, hasn't moved. Slow orb here just to buy a little bit of time for Team Liquid. The wall now invested as well, as they want nothing to do with this showstopper. It is in fact going to be towards ropes now for Victor. And he might be able to cut off these Seekers. They're not going to get too much info off of this.
Just one. Still flying through. They'll eventually clear it. Still though, no closer to the site quite just yet. 30 seconds remaining.
Left.
Trap wire just at the top of the rope. Flash goes in the check towards ramp. Vincent actually did connect over on a finesse for a bit of an audio cue. Showstopper now drawn out. So just back away from the corners. Victor just gonna send it, hoping for a Hail Mary connection. Nate as well to check back sight. Wizard Orb comes down, Yampi pushing forward, finds Crashies, Victor trades it back. Blast back out, try to slow any approach down. As the res will come in, Soulcast dragging Yampi right back into the round. Finesse pulls away, Artist with a peek into heaven, finds safe, drops down, gets himself tucked away over towards main. Just waiting for another target. And now this becomes so very difficult if you're Liquid to try to push your way back into this site. Flash is not available, now it's just gonna be dead. Victor completely shuts down the screen's approach. Edgar is still trying to get himself in from that angle, and Victor will find
Team Liquid is starting this round off, being really patient, making sure they can get that res off safely. They don't take any damage from the Showstopper. The Cosmic Divide and the Showstopper, sure, it gives them 9 kills, 8 of them in 2 different rounds. And he's been super impactful on that raise. And some stability found here now for NRG after dropping 2 in a row. And they can continue to kind of keep these edges under pressure. Both of the wide angles being covered right now by Victor on one side, Artis on the other. That double duelist composition that NRG loves to lean into. Really able to keep control of those flanks, make sure that someone like Nats isn't going to be doing what he did in the pistol round and coming at you from an unexpected angle. Now once again, we're going to hear the dog coming, going to be cleared. No presence towards those 2 players, and Sewers noted off of that. They hid themselves. It's safe, going to try to go for a potential peek, but here's that dog and says, nah, we don't want to reveal this presence of this operator just yet.
Backs off, cleared by Yampi. The op now getting ready for the swing, and Artis whips the shot. He had the peak advantage, is holding the line, and it's safe with the short. He takes down Finesse. Victor jumping in over the top as the trap wire is cleared.
30 seconds left.
Just tucked away. Redgar TPing up top. Himself safe. 5 members strong though, as they will go ahead, use the neural theft, and identify all 3 player locations on the side of NRG. The second ping goes across. Crashy's now trying to reposition, get himself into an unsuspected spot. Just up against the wall here, alongside that Nebula, and he's waiting this out patiently. Oh dear, he sees 2, potentially even the 3rd, rips the first shot, safe swings the corner, finds another one. Bladestorm going to be pulled out, but he gets taken down in midair. The hold to half, the punch with a shorty, and Som will get 3 of his.
Yampi goes all the way through Ramen towards B main to clear out Som, and Som's having none of it.
1 enemy remaining.
And then even after that early kind of fumble from, but instead it's them swinging the round. Now safe out early with this op. Som's gonna throw up a smoke there, but quickly dissipates it. Som's still in that corner. He's been there a couple times now. And now he's kind of got a potentially rough exit. Safe might be able to punish this.
I mean, it would be a really bold push-up to try to swing that corner, especially just given the form that Som has been in so far here in this map. He's still inching up though. Som setting the trap, patiently waiting and hoping that Safe is going to take the bait.
They're kind of reading something that worked for Team Liquid previously when they got aggressive out of B main like that. So they're anticipating it.
Hawk through from Crashies. Just gets an audio cue out onto the site. Still a good deal of ambiguity as far as where somebody could be positioned off that. Trap wire set up as well. Made up over the top, blast back, enter the cages, come through, Safe. Finally finds him, Som swinging out, ends up getting taken down, Safe down. No needs to book it across the side of the map to try to help reinforce his team. Victor finding 2, Soulcast Nats now gonna be taken down. As Victor keeps their hopes alive, the Showstopper as well in the back pocket, should he think it's necessary, but I don't think it will be. Yampi now gone, and with an operator in hand, you have to just run away. Team Liquid have to concede the round and allow for NRG to get a 2-round stretch lead.
And NRG here able to avoid the trap wires of Nats is a big part of the reason they're able to get through. You know, Mimi was talking about this on the desk, that they were having a tough time on Ascent dealing with some of Nats' utility. And here now they just avoid it. They just completely just go right down towards screens, just bypassing all of those wires. There was one to the cubby on the left, there was one on the right from the front of the site over towards that back wall. And instead, Victor just pushes right in towards screens, and it pays off. And that's huge for NRG. And even though they lose Som on the backside in the middle of all of this, they're taking
One additional kill found for himself. Pass the weapon on, Operator back into his hands out of Liquid. An Operator in the company of a Bucky.
That's the counter of the Viper's Pit. Of course, you're going to hold Mail, but the Viper's Pit is well in play for Finesse. And shotguns can be really useful in helping deal with that really powerful Viper ultimate. Now another crunch coming through towards mid as Safe has once again gotten really aggressive with this Operator, trying to hold the angle. But the utility here from Crashies should be able to identify it. Now he has to pop a dash.
Yep, updraft over the top, gets himself in there. Showstopper in the meantime at the ready. Victor just looking for a target. His artist has already taken down Redgar here on the site. Showstopper sent up. Not going to find anything to tuck away in the middle. Keep himself safe, but this long rotate here from Finesse. Nats tap the camera right now. May just be able to see him, but it's not going to happen. He's just swinging through, pressing past screens. Made out to alley to go ahead and delay. Buys that much more time for Finesse's backstab to find even more impact.
See, Liquid does not want to commit this Operator. Oh, Yampy.
Gets the shutdown on a 1. The high-low stack, though, in backside could prove to be difficult. Artist, though, not even going to wait for that one. Just swings out, challenges the fight, finds one. Som holds the line as Nats will get taken down, and Soulcast with a Bucky. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Takes down Finesse, swaps over to the Operator, and goes ahead and gets the hell out of there. But round win still goes the way of NRG. Now it's 6 with his
Guardian. Gonna be found. A judge for Artist with that Blade Storm.
Again, looking for that op setup, but Nebula comes through. Yeah, Artist rushing forward, just following the Trailblazer. Eventually we'll be able to get that one. Takes quite a bit of damage to the wall, but it's okay. Crashies can patch up those boo-boos.
Just give it a little kiss.
Yep. And now the pace where it was
or you can
getting ready to get out of hand.
Be like my dad, just tell me to walk it off, rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it,
yeah.
Everything coming to a screeching halt. Because of the ambiguity here, Seeker's going to be used. Yampy wanting to know exactly where they're at. Safe. Oh, surely not. Just about be a death sentence. Flash at the ready, goes up the wall, and he tries to get the shot instead of just backpedaling through it, but Artist finds that kill in the end. B site opened up, but this is going to be the attack coming over towards A, where right now it is only Soulcast waiting. He hears the noise. Aid not going deep enough to hit him. Boombot clears out onto the site. TP across, and no, they're gonna double back. They're starting to work their way back through, over towards B, and as you were pointing out, yeah, Nats trying to get the catch in mid, but he just cannot win out the fight. He ends up falling, as does Yampy. No way to interrupt the plant, no way for Soulcast to get anything done. Som catches him completely off guard, and NRG are looking to lock in 7. Redgar will find 1. He's gonna try to go ahead and grab a weapon, but hello, it's Finesse on a rope.
Then they go over to A. They don't like what they see there, and they shift back in. Redgar had TP'd into sewers in the middle of all of this and had a really good pivot position, but the rest of his team crumbled around him and is only able. Never used his lockdown in the first half of a set.
No.
So, you know, ultimates are just kind of a...
This is a suggestion.
Yeah, exactly.
There if you feel like you need it.
You don't have to hit the ultimate button.
If they can get a nice little foothold on one of these sites, you can be damn sure that we're going to be seeing that, if not in this round, then the next one. Just make it really unassailable. Soulcast just slow creeping down Mail. He's good for 2. What in the hell? Now Safe pushes out. Flash deep into Ramen. Not sure if they get the confirmation, but either way, the spike is going to be dropped and it's going to be walled off. Some having to break through, and Soulcast finds a 3rd. Now looking for the 4th, and he has it. 4 to 7. Let's see if they can make this a 5th. But it's just clean.
Nasty. Stabilize. Last round in the half. Big question for me.
Oh my God, Artist!
Even with the aim punch.
Yeah, just quick hit. Save taken down. Granted, Res is available for Soulcast, but they need to open up so much space to try to get him back into the mix. Nat's going to be taking a little bit of damage there from the paint shells as Victor goes rushing forward. Flashes are flying. He's trying to leap his way back around the side, and Nats is already taken out. Finesse getting that kill. And Som wants to try to cover this Res, it would seem. Pit now invested. 3v4. Som tucked away. Redgar TP's into the smoke, and Som, he's aware of it. Pings it out, but he doesn't want to push in. He doesn't want to play this aggressively. He wants Redgar to come to him. And he does just that. Moves his way out, quickly dealt with. Safe. They only know the real location of one player here. Som notes. Soulcast there for just a brief little moment. Now Safe going to be spotted, and Finesse.
The NRG comes out ahead in that affair. And a big part of it is Victor. Finesse finally able to get that Viper's Pit down. Artist with a phenomenal shot to open up this round. Sure, he's not having the best map, but he came up
here on TL. As Som just going for a quick little jiggle peek, but will back away.
Som not really interested in holding this back up to heaven. Trailblazer out here. All the information needed for NRG to make their rotations. Everybody heading in towards the B site now. As you can see, Safe is pushing in towards spawn already.
Default plan, that's going to force Yampi back. Oh, okay, still, yeah, will eat a decent amount of damage. Safer on the back, however, only gets a couple taps on him. Crashies to get him down to 10 HP, but does not find the elimination. Redgar, saw him TP up here onto the Raptor. Waiting, but his attention's being pulled from either side. He doesn't know which way to look, and now he's got to look over towards heaven as Soulcast gets taken out. That's finding one, but now Redgar fallen. 2 members left standing. Low HP bars on the side of NRG, but it is not low enough. They cannot find anything aside from the 1 kill. With 4 members left standing, NRG will take.
Just to buy a little bit of extra time to prevent Yampi from getting that spike down quickly. Really gives them kind of the time they need to sort of settle themselves. Safe, cleared successfully. That allows them to storm positions that Team Liquid tried to set up in that post plant. Now Team Liquid heading in towards A, up the ramp. Oh, that grenade did a ton of damage.
Yeah, I mean, Soulcast had 2. And that's probably saying, hey, can you heal me? I'm just like, no, I can't. He actually did. Never mind. That's interesting.
I should heal myself, right?
Soulcast, you're top fragging. It's not, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think I would do the same. When you're a Sage, you gotta be selfless. You gotta heal your teammates, right?
Sure.
It's Nats' Sage.
I'm sure if most Sages out there, if you could resurrect yourself, they would do that.
How dare you? How dare you besmirch the Sage players?
Safe, getting ready. Peek out. Elbow shows for just a moment. Warning shots to send them, drive them back over towards the site. Safe trying to watch, but you can tell there's just indecision right now. Liquid trying to figure out what is the best way to try to approach this one. There's not really a good answer to that. And that's will find Som. Finesse gets Nats. That's all on Safe, and he gets taken down to the end. Artist looking to go really aggro here. Just wants to try to spray down, get rid of the dog. Safe pushes into the cyber cage. Will find crashes, but Artist gets one back. Making things nice and even. An attempt there at the grab name combo. Artist going to be forced to dash as he once again gets darted and chipped away at. Gives up that A main control, at least for the time being, but Liquid still not feeling comfortable enough to even remotely start pushing forward off of this.
Yeah, but you'll take that exchange as NRG. You're able to keep your rifle. Artist able to survive through all of that. You take Safe out of there. So that entry for the side of Team Liquid is that much more difficult as they begin to make their way in towards mid. Soulcast, who's having a phenomenal map for Team Liquid, gonna lead the way. The reinforcements are here from NRG. Victor right behind Finesse.
Shot goes out, Snake bite to try and delay. Could still double back to A, and with the spike, getting ready to exit to on that side of the map, it seems like it's going to be the call. Soulcast perhaps just going to be hovering here, trying to sell that this is going to be the approaches. Yeah, the wall will come up. Rotation begins. Artist starting to make his way over, but no. Waits it out, drifts back towards A. Can he find impact? Smoke now coming down. It's too late to try to push out of it from here, and also just gets pinged right there into the shoulder, down to 41 health. Spike planted, 12 seconds to spare. Liquid in control. NRG gonna look to wrest that away from them. Drop down, Nat's ready for it. Gets a punish on the 1. It's limited util here for NRG. Try to retake this one, a boom bot to clear an angle. That's about it.
Victor gonna blast back over the trap wire.
But Redgar hears this.
Yep.
They are perfectly aware, but Soulcast still losing out of the fight as Victor continues to deliver, but that trap wire comes in clutch. It locks him in place. Nat swings, finds that kill, leaving just Yampi now. Needs to try to find the elimination, gets onto it. It's not held to half, so Artis cannot do anything here. It's a round victory for the side of Team Liquid. So Liquid still gonna be fighting back with half armor, it would seem.
And the impact that Victor is still having here, but it's that kind of that layered defense that Nats is able to provide. Gives them
purchases necessitated. How that all went. No opportunity to build up a bank.
Judge for Artis in male. Trying to see if he can recreate some of Soulcast's success from male there. Flash is going to confirm though. Response is the smoke from Som for NRG. As they, one player on each side watching the flanks. Finesse.
Finesse just coming away with it. Spike was dropped, now picked up. That, I mean, that's your flash is gone. Not just the paranoia to try to work with. Boombot gets cleared. These smokes start to dissipate. Over out, Victor pulls back, but Artis has just been quietly and patiently waiting, and now he strikes. 2 kills picked up, swap over on the weapon. Nats is hovering around as the poison orb will get dropped. Artis with a quick little dash, keeps himself safe, doesn't take any damage. And then Spike, I mean, it seems like, yeah, the call has to be made that this is unretrievable.
But they're pressing. They're already in sewers. Victor's wants a challenge, and it's not going to work out. Nats just barely able to win that out. 21 HP left for him. But still, this is great stuff here from Artis. It's safe. Does a double take there. He checked that corner first and then pulls away from it instantly, not really kind of reacting to Artis just sitting there in male with a shotgun. And that gives him 2. Artis then so keenly there, pulls back. He comes in, takes a duel with Nats, and then immediately dashes out, realizes he isn't going to get the better of it, maybe.
Yes, they had enough money to buy into that round to still have some great firepower, but anything beyond that would have been pretty punishing to them. So wants to hold on and retain as much as they possibly can. And yeah, I mean, you can see just 2 weapons held on to here for the side of Team Liquid. Everything else very much weakened up. Full flash connecting. Artis lingering forward. Catches Redgar. His finesse.
Oh my.
Oh, this could be absolutely disgusting. Up over the top of the box. Finds one. Drops down. Safe. Still within the smoke. Swings out on the back of the Seeker, but it doesn't matter. Finesse just fast enough to take him out. Also takes the aggressive fight versus Soulcast. Yep. It's a headshot across onto Artis, but Crashy swings around.
With a phenomenal multi-kill here. The way he changes position, gets up on top of that box. Nats, as smart as he is, has no idea. The Seekers come out, and Finesse expects the swing. Girl theft, Artis with the blades. But Artis has been really good these last couple rounds. It's a fast one.
And it is. Trying to change things up. Artis just updrafting so they can avoid any potential spray through that smoke. Cuts back, but Victor shuts down Save. That Judge finding nothing. Nats cut down a size. Break in on the wall. Victor sends out the boom bot. Yampi has been spotted. Finesse blinded. Tucks into the corner. Draws on the shorty. It's not going to be good enough, but it does.